How are you guys doing? This is official Sahar TV coming to you live with another great video. Can we have a two-state solution with the Arabs living in Gaza and Judea and Samaria? Today's video will discuss exactly this. But before we watch it, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification button so you can be notified every time a new video is posted. Let's get to the video.
You're never going to agree to Palestinian statehood next to you, are you?
Actually, de facto, the Palestinians had a state, a small state in Gaza. We evacuated 21 villages that we have destroyed, our own villages. We evacuated 10,000 people from their homes in order to bring peace, in order to allow the Palestinians to govern Gaza. The Palestinians in Gaza chose in elections Hamas. They chose, according to the Shkaki Research Institute, to support, even now to support, October 7 massacre. They do not regret the massacre of October 7. They are responsible human beings. They could have chosen otherwise. They could have turned Gaza into Singapore. Thousands of them were able to walk in Israel and to bring salaries back home. There was trade with Gaza, and we received October 7. So what is the lesson? Do you want us to evacuate more villages?
Great point. In case you forgot, before October 7th, Israel allowed more than 50,000 people to cross the border daily, to work in Israel, to make a good living in Israel, a lot more than they would if they would have worked in Gaza. Just to give you an example, a plate of hummus in Gaza costs about 1 shekel. The civilians from Gaza working in Israel would have made about 400 shekels a day in Israel, which is more than enough to live well in Gaza, to support your family, to send them to school. The Israelis also allowed the Gazans to go to Israeli hospitals so the civilians could get better treatments in Israeli hospitals, in Ashkelon, in Beersheba. And then when October 7th happened, we discovered something shocking. Some of the people working in Israel were actually spying for Hamas in order to execute October 7th better. Even if you give them the best life possible, and you allow them to work, and you allow them to be hospitalized in good hospitals, even then, they'll seek to destroy us. Do I think a two-state solution is a possible solution? I don't. Because they're not even focused on building a Palestinian state. They're focused on destroying our state. The only way you satisfy them is by ethnically cleansing the Jews. I don't think this is a Palestinian issue. I think this is an Islamic issue. Because the Jewish people have a land right in the middle of a lot of Muslim countries that were Islamized and Arabized. They weren't Muslim at the beginning. Lebanon, majority Muslim. Egypt, majority Muslim. Jordan, majority Muslim. Syria, majority Muslim. Israel, majority Jewish. We're in the way of an Islamic caliphate trying to be created in this region. A two-state solution is never going to work. What is going to work, though, is if you completely de-radicalize the people. If you put them in schools and you de-brainwash them from all their hatred, from wanting to kill Jews. Because they say it openly. There's a Hamas summer camp every summer in Gaza that Hamas hosts that teaches people how to kill more Jews, how to die a shaheed. Children go to this thing. And then you come to me and you tell me that all the civilians in Gaza are innocent. That's BS. And this is not the first time where the Palestinians got an opportunity to get a state. First of all, let's not talk about the Palestinian state in Jordan. 75% of the people living there are Palestinians. Very close to the Jews living in Israel. About 80% of the people living here are Jews. So they have exactly the same situation in Jordan. Why can't it be a Palestinian state? The Arabs that lived in Transjordan all of a sudden became Jordanian, but they were the same people. They were a part of the British Mandate of Palestine. What happened? What changed? Nothing changed. It's a made-up identity. It's a made-up identity that's meant to erase all the Jews from the region, to make it seem like they're the indigenous people and the Jewish people are the colonizers. But the opposite is the truth. A two-state solution was already offered. It was offered in the year 2000. It was offered in the year 2008. They received a ridiculous amount of land, a ridiculous amount of compensation, yet they said no. because their will to not recognize the state of Israel is stronger than building a future for their people. So no, a two-state solution will never work. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.